Hey guys, Karie Millspaugh here, and thank you for joining me for video number 3 of my free training on living a purpose-filled life. We were discussing in video 1 and 2 the formula for change. If you'd like to go back and listen to the first 2, I encourage you. It won't take more than a few minutes of your time, but at least you'll be caught up. We were talking about the formula for change, so I'm going to do a real quick recap for those of you who are just joining in. This is the formula for change. You can Google it. It is everywhere. It's been used for years and years, especially in the coaching world. D stands for dissatisfaction. Multiply it by vision. Multiply it by the first steps or an action plan. Less resistance is what the R stands for. And today we're going to talk about the R, the resistance. We already decided we're dissatisfied. We already decided we want to create a vision of what we want to happen in our life. And now we've created a game plan, and this is literally how it works. Now we're going to get some resistance, and this happens every time I coach anyone, and it happens with me all the time. Is you'll get to a roadblock, and you'll get to something that you really want to work on, and then that fear sets in. Oh, maybe I'm not good enough, or maybe I don't know enough, or maybe I don't have what it takes to do this, or maybe this just isn't meant for me. All that self-doubt starts to come through. My friends, this is your little friend called resistance. And he's not your friend. Trust me. He's going to keep you, this resistance person, thing, nature, is going to keep you from your dreams. And my job as your coach is to push you past that resistance. So with the help of many other things, in fact, resistance is something that plays in my life and everyone's life. Anyone that wants to reach outside of something they're comfortable doing, I highly recommend. And this is a book that's been around, gosh, I think it was published 2002, so about 11 years ago, 12 years ago now. And this is The War of Art by Steven Pressfield. I highly recommend you read it. Mine's pretty beat up. It's something that's by my nightstand. It's a quick reminder of what resistance looks like. It shows up and it has many masks. It can be your friends, it can be your children, it can be fear, it can be self-sabotage, it can be your loved ones, it can be your colleagues, it can be the stupid voice in the back of your head from a childhood tragedy. I mean, trust me, resistance wears many masks, and it's a scary, scary reality, but my job is to help you push through that. So as we venture through coaching, you may be going headstrong into your game plan of life, your life plan, and you're going to hit something maybe 2-3 months into the coaching program, and it's going to feel like, uh-oh, now what? And as your coach, I'm going to ask permission to keep pushing you. You're okay. There's going to be times that you're going to go through a little self-doubt or think this isn't going to work, and then you break through that resistance barrier, and everything you wanted is on the other side of that. And truly, everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of resistance, and that is the truth. I've lived it, walked it, seen it. I have a sideline, beautiful view as a coach of many people's lives that have slowly changed before me. It's pretty amazing, along with my own, along with my families, and anyone else that I come into contact with. So if you're thinking I'm too old, or maybe it's too late for me, Karie, to really start that business I've always wanted, or maybe I'm just meant to always be overweight or chubby, maybe I was just meant to be that person, so I don't really think I should try to lose weight, or I don't think I should open that business or fulfill my lifelong dream. Maybe there's just not enough time. Maybe I'm almost retirement. I mean, these stupid thoughts go round and round in people's heads. I talk to people, hundreds of people a month, talking on just career alone, and many of them are so disappointed that they didn't start their own business. They're 55 plus, they're frustrated. They go, gosh, I've always wanted to do this, but there was always something. It was always, my kids are too small, wait till they're older. Oh, now I've got to pay for sports, I'll put it off. Now they're off to college, I have a college tuition I have to cover. And then before you know it, you wake up and you're approaching retirement, and worst case scenario, God forbid, you lose your job because they decided to downsize your department. My friends, this is reality. I talk to it every day, every single day. This is the reality. You need to step outside your comfort zone and go after your dreams. If you don't do it now, you will regret it. I can promise you. And when you're coming up to a decision in your life, whether it's taking salsa lessons or opening, again, a new business, think about it. Ask yourself this question before you take it on. Will I regret not doing this in 10 years? If your gut says yes, you will hate it. You'll kick yourself 10 years from now if you don't do this. By all means, you need to do it. You really need to do that. That's some self-reflection, self-awareness time. Get real with yourself and ask yourself, will I regret not doing this in 10 years? If this is health related, by all means, guys, in 10 years, God forbid, you have some serious disease or tragedy or a cancer scare or anything of that nature because you didn't take those necessary steps to have preventative health. And be aware of that. Maybe 10 years from now you're still single and you wanted that love so bad, but you didn't work on those relationships or try to get a relationship in place or establishing a healthy one. So by all means, ask yourself that question. If you're feeling some resistance, get my book. I'm sorry, it's not my book. It's Steven Pressfield's book. This is one of my many favorites, and I only recommend what I personally use in my journey in life. I never recommend just because. I only tell you what to get if I've personally read it and have used it and applied it, and it's worked wonders in my life. So I rarely recommend books. By all means, use the War of Art. If you're feeling resistance in anything in your life, by all means, get a coach. Get someone to help you. So we covered dissatisfaction. We're going to create a vision. We're going to create some serious game plan strategies, get those steps in place, and we're going to tackle the heck out of resistance so we can have our dreams and goals. Because honestly, you're worth it. Deep down inside, you're more than worth it. And I believe that, but you've got to see it for yourself. So thank you for joining me in my 3-video series. As you can see, we're going to go even deeper into this as I encourage you to join a coaching program. Success doesn't happen overnight, guys. You need to do this in a long process with a coach, step by step, day by day changes. I never would suggest just this 3-video series would magically change your life, but I hope it at least sparks some interest in you to go after your dreams. At least start launching in the right direction. I want to inspire you, I want to motivate you, and I want to educate you, and that's really what I was put on this planet to do. By all means, take a little bit of my own life journey, all of my experience in education, and apply it to your life. So by all means, thank you so much again for joining me for these 3-video series. Next will be a 90-minute conference call where I go even deeper into how we can apply this formula for change and create the life of your dreams. Guys, I can't thank you enough for spending some time with me today. Be on the lookout for more good stuff from Karie Millspaugh. Have a good one.